Hi there. I want to go through Google Calendar today and show you how to do a couple of things. At the end of this, I'd like you to create an event and invite me to that event. And that's what you'll be turning in, or I'll be able to see it because I will get notified that I was invited to your event. So, first of all, if you open up Google and go to your waffle, there is an icon or an app for calendar. So you will open up Google Calendar. Now, here is my calendar, and it's pretty full because if I scroll on the left hand side here, I have a few different calendars of my own, one for my class, a personal one, and then I have other calendars too. Most of these calendars are school calendars that we share in our staff. So someone created it and shared it. So I subscribed to that calendar, and now I can see the events on that calendar. So there's multiple things here. If I take away, let's say, the GLVP staff calendar, I'll take it off by unclicking this over here, and all of those events go away. I can hide them or show them. So that is all. Those little blue ones are because it was on my staff calendar that my boss made for me. So stuff like schedules, our final for first semester is on that calendar. Okay, one thing I want you to do is under other calendars, if you press the plus button, if there's calendars that you see online, it says subscribe to calendar, you can add it to your calendar in Google. You can create a new calendar, so one all for yourself if you want to have one that's for school, and make a school calendar. You can put all the information about like your classes and like what's due or assignments you should be doing on that calendar. It's an Eastern Standard Time zone, and you can hit create calendar. And you can also click on browse calendars of interest. And this is where you can put on US holidays. If you have contacts, you can put that have their birthdays, you can add that. If there's other holidays you're interested in having show up, I put on Detroit Tigers baseball. I think Detroit Tigers, I just always thought about wanting to go to a game. So what I did was I put um, their calendar on. So that's a Major League Baseball team. And then I chose Detroit Tigers. So I have their schedule on my calendar. So there's a few ways to add calendars here. I'm going to go back. So again, here's my Detroit Tigers calendar. I can take that on and off. Right now, I'm in, to go back and forth between your months, you can click on the arrow. So here's September and October, and I can see things coming up. Also, I'm in month view, so I can see the entire month, or I can choose to just see what's going on for today, or I can see what's going on for the week. And all of these little bubbles here are things that I have to do for the week. So, how do you create those little bubbles? How do you create these events? I'm going to go back to the month. So, what I am going to have you do two things. One is to practice, and then one will be an assignment in Globe. We are going to create an event for Fall Fest. Fall Fest is going to be held at Bedford on Thursday, September 29th at 2 p.m. And I want you to create that event so it shows up on your calendar, and I want you to invite your parent. So to do that, click on the day. So I'm on Thursday, October 29th. The event I'm going to call Fall Fest. It's on Thursday. Now, if you clicked on the wrong date, you can always change it here and choose the correct date. Now it's not all day. It's going to uncheck that and we're going to select the time. The time is from 2 o'clock until 4 o'clock. It does not repeat, but if this was something that happened every single Thursday, we can say repeat every Thursday. But it does not repeat, it's just a one-time event. Add a guest. I want you to find your parent's email and I want you to invite your parent to the Fall Fest, because they are probably going to have to take you. So I want you to put in their email address. Notice that we could make this a Google Meet and make it an event that shows up in the future. Location, we're going to type in the address of the Fall Fest, and the address is at Bedford. So that address is 315 Hutchinson Road, and notice it'll probably start populating here if you start spelling it correctly. Now what that does is it can actually open up in Google Maps for your parents too. Now you could add a description. The description I said to add in class was food, fun, fall activities. That's what's going to happen at the Fall Fest. Food, fun, and fall activities. Now, if we had a flyer or something, we could actually attach that flyer here, which we do have a flyer, but I won't have you do that for this assignment. So all of this is going to be attached to that one event. So hit save. And I have a few because I demonstrated this in class and I have it already in there. So if you see, Fall Fest should show up. If I click on it, here's all the information about it. Now, if you want to delete the event or edit it or send it in an email to somebody to invite them, you can do that from here. I'm just going to close out of this little dialog box. And so there's your Fall Fest. Now I want you to practice one, and this time it's going to come to me so I know you did your assignment. You are going to create an event for our computer class that we meet on every Tuesday. So if you click on next Tuesday, which is September 27th, or you can press create in the top left corner. So create an event. And we're going to call this computer class. And I'm going to change the date to the 27th is the next one. We meet in class from 10:30 a.m. until about 11:30. This does repeat. We repeat this every Tuesday we go to class. We are going to invite Mrs. Jaros to class and I know that you did your event, M. Jaros. The location, again, is at Bedford, so it's 315 Hutchinson Road. And you want to click on that. And for description, I want you to say complete weekly assignment before class. Okay, so do you have all of those things filled out? Press save. It is going to put it on your calendar. And then I want to show you, it probably sent me an email, or it will actually. You see, if I refresh. Well, it probably will soon because I did get one from Eduardo today in class, and it says here, invitation, computer class, and he has the information I just went over. When I get that invitation, I can tell him if I can go. Yes, I can go. No, I cannot go, or maybe. But this is all that information that he just sent me. So invite me to a computer class. I want you to invite your parent to Fall Fest. And if you have any questions, just give me an email back. I hope to see you guys soon. Take care.